Hey, rewind that.
Retro Rewinder, Retro Game Finder with driving and pickups like a Metro bus liner with tips and trades and all kind of things and a beard straight out of the Lord of the Rings. With morals and collecting, he's a guy you can trust. What's the moral of this intro?
He's got a camera in his nuts.
Because I love video games, that's why.
Hello, the wonderful people of YouTube. Retro Rewinder coming back at you with part 2. I've decided to make the other part that I just filmed, part 3. Anyway, part 2 of this epic Facebook haul. Again, my apologies if it's a little loud in here. I'm running the dishwasher right now. What I'm going to show you in this video is all the disc-based games that I got in this bundle. So this will include PlayStation, Dreamcast, Saturn, and 3DO and GameCube. Let's not waste any time. I'm not going to open all these up. Anything that I show you that has a case with the cover art on it has a manual with it. So just assume everything's complete. If I show you a disc-only game, there's no manual. Let's start with PlayStation stuff. We got Harry Potter, Tenchu, Tenchu 2, Jackie Chan Stuntmaster. If you've been keeping tally, this is game number 3 as far as Jackie Chan games go. And actually, when I got to that, when I brought it up, I was like, oh, you got a lot of Jackie Chan games. And he said, yeah, I'm a big Jackie Chan fan. As you can tell by the box behind you full of Jackie Chan figures. And he literally just had this giant box of like bobbleheads and Jackie Chan figures, so that was kind of funny. But that's number 3. We got Star Wars Masters of Terra-Casa. Probably the coolest out of the PlayStation stuff is a copy of Dynasty Warriors. But what makes that cool, it's still got the hang tab on the back that's never been lifted from the thing. And it is sealed. So brand new sealed. That'll definitely bring me some profit back to help pay for this bundle. We got Street Fighter Plus Alpha, I'm assuming. We got Tekken, Gran Turismo. Probably the game that I've put the most time on any PlayStation game that I've played is the original Driver. We used to play this like crazy and just take turns driving around the city, hitting ramps and running from cop cars. The original Tomb Raider. We got Tomb Raider 3. Gran Turismo 2. Resident Evil 2. This comes... I don't know if this comes with anything. Nope. I don't remember this win a part in the movie thing. I don't know if that comes with all of them. I'm not really sure. And then we got Resident Evil Director's Cut. And unfortunately, I can't find this game anywhere. I don't know if he just had this manual left over, but I do have a manual for Gekio Shooting King, which is like a $30 game. So that kind of would have been nice to have in here, but I'm not too heartbroken about it. Let's move on to the Sega Saturn stuff. The Sega Saturn and the Sega Dreamcast, he had actually sold those systems to a friend of his, which it was before I ever even got to see the listing. So I guess the friend didn't want all the games, so everything that he left was just included with this bundle for free. Once we haggled back and forth on price, the total that we came up with did not even include the Dreamcast and Saturn stuff. So this was all thrown in for free. So we got Daytona USA Championship Circuit Edition, disc only. World Series of Baseball 2. Fighters Mega Mix. We got NBA Live 98. Sega Sports NFL 97. I haven't even really opened these up. I wonder if they come with the phone. That one did not. So I'm guessing none of these came with the foam, unfortunately. The cases aren't in too bad a shape though, so I could reuse those. We got NHL 97, FIFA Soccer 97, Virtual Open Tennis, and the 2 best Saturn games that came with the bundle, Alien Trilogy, which I will be keeping. And I haven't decided if I'm going to save this one or not, but it's D. So, haven't decided on that one yet. We'll move on to Dreamcast. There's some pretty good stuff in this one. Spider-Man, Blue Stinger, Echo the Dolphin. So apparently the Saturn games, he picked that up during his sports phase. We got Evil Dead, Hail to the King. Jet Grind Radio, always a good one to pick up for resale. Kiss Psycho Circus, The Nightmare and Child. That one sounds interesting. We got the original Shenmue. Does come with Shenmue Passport. So that is included in there. So that one is 100% complete. We got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Unreal Tournament. Quake 3 Arena. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. NCAA 2K2 College Football Road to the Rose Bowl. NFL 2K2. NFL 2K. NFL 2K1. And another copy of 2K1. Apparently he decided to go variant collecting for one game in his collection. Let's move on to GameCube. There's not too much there. We got Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and I actually already changed out my copy. His was in better condition, so this one's my old copy. We got Resident Evil 4. And probably the game I was most excited to get out of all the disc-based stuff, well there's 2, the Pure Evil 2-pack for GameCube. So this comes bundled with Resident Evil, the original, and Resident Evil 0. They are the greatest hits versions in here. I'm not going to open this up, but the cool thing about Resident Evil, inside of here, it is still sealed, so it's brand new. Definitely happy to add that to my GameCube collection. As it stands now, I believe the only game I need for the Resident Evil series for GameCube is Resident Evil Code Veronica. So once I get that, I'll be done with the Resident Evil games for GameCube. Let's see, moving on, we got 3DO. Let's top it all off. We'll start with the disc-only stuff that came in this nifty case here. So we got Wing Commander 3. This is a 4-disc set. Then we got Starblade, Road and Track Presents the Need for Speed, and Shockwave 2. Again, all disc-only stuff. Then we got Flying Nightmares, Twisted the Game Show, Foes of Ali, and Corpse Killer. And I believe Foes of Ali and Twisted the Game Show are doubles. And then we've got 2 sampler CDs. We got 3DO Interactive Sampler number 3 and just the sampler CD. So there you go. All the disc-only stuff. So like I said, this was a copy, so I have Twisted the Game Show for 3DO. I'm guessing this is not how it came originally, so this is probably just case, manual, and disc. Need the original artwork. Then we got some long box games. We got Burning Soldier, The Foes of Ali, which there was a disc-only version in that set, so that's a double. Probably the best of the long boxes, we got Space Hulk. Then we got Shockwave, which this is still sealed, so that's pretty neat. Shockwave sealed, has the hang tab on the back, It is a little open right there, but definitely never been played. Then we got Immersionary and Bullfrog Presents Syndicate. So those are all the long box games. Now the second game that I was most excited to see in there, not because I wanted it for any reason, I've never even really heard of it until I saw it today, or when I bought it. It's a game called Mind Teaser. This is a jigsaw puzzle where you have to put together pieces of a puzzle that has naked women in it, and then once you end up finishing the puzzle, you're rewarded by playing a little porno clip of the females that you just did the puzzle of. This is obviously rated adults only. I don't know how many of the porno games were made for the 3DO. I just thought this was pretty funny that it was in there. When we were looking through the games, he said, "Oh, and here's a bonus," and he kind of handed it to me, and he goes, "Oh, boobies," and that was how he handed me this game. So that was kind of neat to add to the collection. Just an interesting piece. So that finalizes the 3DO and in turn finalizes all the disc-based games. If you stay tuned for part 4, what I'm going to show in that is just